A change is a constant in the world of organizations. It is essential for growth, adaptation, and ultimately, survival. To navigate this complex landscape, we can turn to Kurt Lewin's force field analysis, a model that provides a clear framework for understanding the dynamics at play. This model posits that any organizational situation is a result of an equilibrium between driving forces pushing for change and restraining forces acting against it. Driving forces propel the organization towards a desired state. These forces can be external, such as new technologies or shifting market demands, or internal, like the need for process improvement or a desire for greater efficiency. On the other hand, restraining forces maintain the status quo. These can stem from fear of the unknown, resistance to learning new ways of working, or organizational structures that hinder adaptability. Effective change management, according to Lewin, involves analyzing and understanding these opposing forces. By identifying and strengthening the driving forces while reducing the restraining forces, organizations can shift the equilibrium and successfully implement change. This understanding forms the foundation for navigating the stages of transformation, which we will explore in the next section. Lewin's model further outlines 3 distinct stages that organizations typically go through during a change process: unfreezing, changing, and refreezing. Understanding these stages is crucial for leaders and change agents to guide their organizations effectively through the often turbulent waters of transformation. The first stage, unfreezing, involves creating an awareness of the need for change and reducing resistance to it. This stage is about shaking things up and challenging the status quo. It requires communicating the urgency for change, highlighting the potential negative consequences of inaction, and creating a compelling vision for the future. The second stage, changing, is where the actual transformation takes place. New processes, systems, or behaviors are implemented, and employees begin to adopt new ways of working. This stage demands clear communication, strong leadership, and ongoing support to help employees through the challenges and uncertainty that come with change. Finally, the refreezing stage involves solidifying the changes and making them the new norm. This stage is about embedding the new behaviors, processes, and systems into the organization's culture. It requires positive reinforcement, celebrating successes, and providing ongoing training and development to ensure the changes are sustained over time. While change is a natural part of organizational life, it often encounters resistance. Understanding the root causes of this resistance is essential for effectively managing and minimizing its impact. Resistance can manifest in various forms, from passive reluctance to active opposition, and can stem from a variety of reasons. One common reason is fear of the unknown. Change often brings uncertainty, and people naturally fear what they don't understand. This fear can be amplified when there's a lack of clear communication about the change, its implications, and how it will affect individuals and the organization as a whole. Another reason is the perceived loss of control. People become accustomed to a certain way of working and develop routines and comfort zones. Change can disrupt these established patterns, making people feel like they're losing control over their work or their environment. This can lead to feelings of frustration, anxiety, and resentment. Furthermore, resistance can stem from a lack of trust in the change process or the leaders driving it. If employees have experienced poorly managed changes in the past, they may be less likely to embrace new initiatives. Similarly, if there's a lack of trust in the leadership team's competence or intentions, resistance to their proposed changes is likely to be high. Given the inevitability of resistance to change, it is crucial to have effective strategies in place to mitigate its impact and foster a smoother transition. Here are 6 key strategies that organizations can employ. First, communicate clearly and openly. Transparent and frequent communication is paramount. Explain the rationale behind the change, how it aligns with the organization's goals, and how it will impact individuals and teams. Second, involve employees in the process. Seek input from employees early on. Involving them in shaping the change can increase their sense of ownership and reduce resistance. Third, provide adequate training and support. Equip employees with the necessary skills and knowledge to adapt to the new ways of working. Offer ongoing support to address their concerns and help them through challenges. Fourth, address resistance directly and empathetically. Acknowledge and address concerns and anxieties openly and honestly. Listen to employees' perspectives and try to find solutions that address their needs. Fifth, celebrate successes and recognize contributions. Acknowledge and celebrate early wins to build momentum and demonstrate the positive impact of the change. And finally, be patient and persistent. Change takes time. Be patient with the process and persistent in your efforts. Don't expect immediate results or give up easily in the face of resistance. By implementing these strategies, organizations can create a more supportive environment for change, minimize resistance, and increase the likelihood of successful implementation.